Have you ever asked yourself, can I add berries to cornbread? We'll show you how we do it right after this. Hey friends, welcome to our kitchen. We're so glad you could join us today for Kitchen Time with Dad. Today I've got...
Keturah.
And what are we making, Keturah?
Cornbread with mixed berries in it.
We are, and as you can see, it takes a lot of different ingredients. We enjoy cornbread, but there's nothing like cornbread with berries or fruit that you put in it. Today, some of our ingredients that you see that we need are all-purpose flour, cornmeal,
4 eggs,
and we've got frozen berries. What do we have in here for berries today?
Blueberries and frozen raspberries.
Yeah, so we've got frozen blueberries and frozen raspberries. We have 4 teaspoons of, do you remember what this is?
Baking soda.
Baking powder. Yep, baking powder, not baking soda. Then we have
salt, honey, and almond milk.
That's right, and then a little bit of oil. Our oil that we're using today is coconut oil. You can use olive oil. We often use that. We intersperse in between whatever oils. You can use a lot of different oils as you do that. So these are the ingredients that we have. Before you get started, you do want to preheat your oven to 375. So go ahead and heat that up here, Keturah. So we've preheated our oven, and now all we've got to do is mix our dry ingredients and then our wet ingredients, and then we combine them and put them into our pre-greased pan. So go ahead, Keturah. We've got our cornmeal. Go ahead and put that in the big container right here. Good job. And then we'll put in our flour. This is our gluten-free all-purpose flour that we love making. And in fact, you'll see how to do that if you subscribe and watch how we make our flour. You could use any all-purpose flour. That's a 1-for-1 ratio. Then we've got our baking powder. And the
salt.
That's right. And that is the end of our dry ingredients. So go ahead and take our whisk, Keturah, and whisk that up. You just want to make sure it's all mixed up well together so that all the ingredients will work the way they should. You get the nice yellow color in that. While she's whisking that, we'll go ahead and we've got this container for our wet ingredients. And with that, we've got our oil, our milk, our honey, and our eggs. We'll actually mix our berries into our dry ingredients, and tell us in the comments if you know why we do that. We'll share with that in just a minute here. Good job. Now you can put that there. And now let's go ahead and put our oil in. And then the milk. Good. 1 cup of oil. And our milk.
1 cup.
That's right. We've got almond milk today. Use whatever milk you want to use. We've got our almond milk that we'll be using today. Our 1/2 cup of honey. Go ahead and take that. I'll hold this and you make sure it all gets out. And now we go ahead and crack our egg. So go ahead, Keturah, and take an egg and crack it. We'll put the eggshells right back in our bowl. Good job.
Uh-oh.
Got some eggshell in there? Well, we can peel that out.
Expertly cracked.
Good job. And I get this last one. And then let's go wash our hands. Now we have the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. Go ahead and take our whisk and whisk up all those wet ingredients. Make sure the egg yolks are broken and all mixed in. Get that all mixed up real good. And once you get that, then you go ahead and put the berries in the dry ingredients. Get that whisked up real good. Break up those egg yolks. And once you've got these wet ingredients all thoroughly mixed up, we'll go ahead and take our berries and drop them into the dry ingredients. The reason we put the berries in the dry ingredients is so we can cover them with some of the flour and the cornmeal so they don't all sink to the bottom or rise to the top. It helps just give them some buoyancy in the cornbread that we make. So we get them all covered up with some of that cornmeal. And now we've got the berries all mixed up in there. Go ahead and take the wet ingredients, Keturah, and put them right into here. And then we just want to fold it together. You don't necessarily want to overbeat it or anything like that. And then we mix that up and get it all good in there. Slowly so we don't get it all over the counter, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And we've got all of the berries covered. In fact, you can kind of see it there. It's taken on some of the color. The raspberries like to bleed, if you will, through that. Go ahead and take the spatula and pour it all into our pan there. Good job. We get it all in there. We've got a 9x13. We already pre-greased it, but we use coconut oil to grease our pan today. Sometimes we use olive oil. Whatever oil we have easily available is what we often use. So we get all that in there. There's still some more. And get that in there. We've got it in there. We spread it out. And then all we've got to do is bake it. Now we've got this all in there. We're going to go ahead and take it over to the oven. Keturah, would you open that oven? We'll put it in the oven and bake it at 375. And once that's finished baking, we just pull it out of the oven and we get to enjoy it. We'll be back shortly. Our cornbread timer has beeped. We've baked for 32 minutes, but we always like to check it with a toothpick just to see what kind of consistency it is as the toothpick comes out, if it's dry, if it's wet. So Keturah's going to poke that as I pull it out here today. Close that oven right up. And let's poke it and see what it looks like here. Poke it right down in there straight and pull it right back up. Ooh, that top is nice and crisp. Oh, that looks so good. You can even see if she got it in a little bit of berry there. That's incredible. We love our cornbread. We hope you enjoy this too. You can see it got crispy on the top. It's a great cornbread. We will enjoy that. You can eat it for any meal. It's healthy since it's just sweetened with berries and honey. And you check your time, make sure that it's good. You may want to check it at 28 minutes, 25 minutes, depending your elevation, your oven, just so you know you've got it right. What is your favorite fruit or berry or something else that you've mixed into your cornbread? We'd love to hear. Tell us in the comments below. Thanks so much for coming to our kitchen today. We're glad you could enjoy this time with Dad and Keturah in the kitchen. Hope you enjoy this berry cornbread as much as we will. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Remember, healthy food for
happy family.
Have a great day. You dropped an egg. Oh, I see a huge one. Thanks so much for